A sister appears to age 20 years between two family photos taken just years apart, but there's a scientific explanation. When a family pulled out their old photo albums last year, they stumbled upon something that stopped them cold. A photograph from 1975 showed their aunt holding a newborn, her face lined and weathered, her expression tired. Yet just 3 years later, in another family snapshot, she looked noticeably younger, smoother skin, brighter eyes, almost refreshed. How could someone appear to age backwards? The family members stared at both images in confusion, convinced something wasn't adding up. Either the camera was lying, or their eyes were playing tricks on them. The answer, as it turned out, involved neither time travel nor medical miracles. Here's where the camera itself becomes the culprit. Older film stock, especially color film from the 1970s and 1980, had a fundamental weakness. It rendered skin texture with brutal honesty. The emulsion couldn't smooth or diffuse fine lines the way modern digital sensors do. Every pore, every subtle crease became hypervisible, as if the film was specifically designed to highlight what time had etched into a face. Take a typical family photo from 1978, shot indoors under household lighting. That warm tungsten bulb overhead creates harsh shadows that pool in every wrinkle and fold of skin. There's no fill flash, no softbox, no digital smoothing algorithm running in the background. The light doesn't flatter, it investigates. Compare that same woman photographed today with a smartphone. Modern phone cameras apply computational photography in real time, subtly softening skin while maintaining detail. The lighting is balanced by multiple sensors. The difference isn't that she aged 20 years between those two moments. It's that one photograph was taken with technology that forgave nothing, while the other was taken with technology designed to be kind. Film stock from 50 years ago was simply unforgiving in ways we've forgotten, making anyone look older than they actually were at that precise moment. The camera, not time, did most of the aging. Here's where it gets really interesting. Our brains don't evaluate age in a vacuum. They're constantly picking up on contextual clues, and fashion is one of the most powerful ones. A woman wearing a 1970s perm, heavy eyeliner, and a polyester blouse doesn't just look like she's from that era. She looks older, period. Your brain automatically associates those styling choices with middle age or beyond, even if the photo was taken when she was in her 20s. Consider this concrete example. A woman photographed in 1975 with a tightly curled permanent wave, matte lipstick, and a high-collared dress reads instantly as mature to modern eyes. Fast forward 5 years to 1980, and that same woman is wearing softer waves, a lighter makeup palette, and a more relaxed silhouette. Suddenly, she appears 10 years younger, not because she's actually gotten younger, but because her styling has shifted. The perm alone added perceived age. Modern hairstyling removes it. Makeup application is equally deceptive. Heavy foundation, dark eyeshadow, and bold lip colors that were standard in older photographs actually emphasize fine lines and create shadows that age the face. Compare that to the minimal, dewy makeup aesthetic of today, and the difference is staggering. Our perception of age is fundamentally tied to what we expect people of different generations to look like at any given moment. Here's where it gets fascinating. Our brains don't actually calculate age mathematically. We rely on visual shortcuts. When you see a photo, you're not measuring wrinkles with precision. Instead, your brain instantly processes dozens of contextual clues. The quality of the image, the clothing style, the hair texture, even the color palette. All of these fire at once, creating an immediate age impression that feels objective but is deeply subjective. A woman photographed in harsh 1970s lighting with a permed poodle cut will read as significantly older than the same woman shot in soft, modern digital light with sleek contemporary styling. Your perception isn't lying. It's just responding to what's actually in front of you. Problem is that these visual cues are bundled together so tightly that we can't separate the photograph's era from the person's actual age. Studies in facial perception show we're remarkably unreliable judges when context changes. Two photos of identical twins, one vintage and one modern, often trigger wildly different age estimates. Your eyes aren't deceiving you intentionally. They're simply doing what evolution designed them to do: pattern match rapidly. But in this case, the patterns mislead. So when you look back at those old family photos and wonder how someone aged so dramatically in just a few years, remember this: you're not seeing biology. You're seeing film stock, lighting conditions, and the fashion choices of an entire era working together to deceive your eye. The camera isn't lying about her age. It's just telling a different story than the one your brain expects to hear. Old photos reveal far more about technology than time.